Hi, I'm here with Tsang, a business development manager with Agilent Technologies. Tak, welcome to the forum. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you, Harry.
Tak, can you tell us just a little bit, for people who are not familiar with Agilent? You have a pretty long history, but the name has changed, so can you tell us a little bit about your position in the market?
So this is the company that Hewlett and Packard founded many, many years ago, and then the HP name got split over to the computer side, and we have this new name called Agilent. So even though it is traditionally the old business that Hewlett and Packard founded is in the test and measurement. Agilent today is about a $6.6 billion company in test equipment supplier. We don't normally sell a lot of stuff into the industrial marketplace. Today we're beginning to do so. We're starting with these handheld multimeters, and we are bringing in a new technology into this rather mundane type of product space.
Okay, well, certainly we've seen you enter that in the handheld multimeter space. We've known you very well in measurement and test. Can you tell us about the new interfaces that you're introducing at the forum here?
Right. So the multimeters all have infrared connectivity, so they can talk to computers, and that's okay, but it's not a very interesting idea. The latest one is this little box that we now introduce. It actually turns the infrared connectivity into Bluetooth. It's just snap and then turn on and you're done. And what it allows it to do now is allow this mundane multimeter tester to be able to communicate via Bluetooth. And once you are in Bluetooth, you can talk to things like Android tablets or Android phones, and all of a sudden, that information that's only available if you look at the meter is now available digitally. You can send it out, you can record it, you can do all kinds of things with it.
Okay, so you're introducing these new Bluetooth interfaces as well as applications for the Android platform at the same time?
That's correct. So these little boxes are only $48, it's trivial. You can pick and choose any meter that would fit for your particular application. There are 11 different meters involved. The apps we introduced with only 2 apps right now, but we're planning on some more in the future, and depending how the market reacts. The apps are totally free. You download it from the Android marketplace, or you can from Agilent.com, and both of them get you the 2 apps. The first app is rather simplistic. It takes up to 3 of these things and pair to 1 of these, so that you can be watching 3 different test points in your plant. The test points could be anywhere up to 30 feet away from your tablet.
Obviously, you've done some work developing these. You must have some use cases that your early customers have suggested to you. Can you tell me a little bit about what you see as the use cases for this kind of interface to the test equipment?
So most users for multimeters, the first thing they have to bring with them is pencil and paper. They got to write down what they took down. And so with this, certainly you don't need to do that. You can just send it by text, send it by email, whatever you want, or you can just store it in your laptop, in your Android. That's one use case. The second use case really is a lot to do with whether or not you need to walk back and forth between 2 places, because you got to take a reading in place A, but you have to use the information in place B. The previous way of getting around it would be to send a partner in place A, and you stay in place B, and use a walkie-talkie to call back and forth. So these are very common use cases that are everyday event in an industrial plant all the time. Sometimes place A would be up 30 feet in the air, and you really don't want to climb up and down 30 feet too many times.
Well, to tell you the truth, I've been in some of those situations where I didn't want to be where the measurement was being taken, or I certainly didn't want to be touching the equipment where the measurement was being taken.
Exactly.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what your plans are for this product going, down the road? Obviously, you've got this capability on a lot of products now. What do you what's up your sleeve a little bit?
Well, let's talk about our wish list.
Okay.
We wish this to be virally prevalent, so everybody will do it, and then hopefully some of these folks that will write apps for very specific applications. We know there are many people that have the enterprise asset management system that need service technicians to make measurements and store the measurements and file it into the EAMs. And we're hoping that some of these developers would, instead of having write something for people to key into the app note through the tablet, would just simply use our product and have the reading directly input via Bluetooth onto the tablet and filed as part of the record. And that would be ideal, because in that case, you now have the customer, the user, totally automated now. He doesn't have to be having a piece of paper here, a little bit of keying in here. It's all connected.
So what you're talking about there is closing what you might call the data gap in the measurement and test area for these kind of devices in the factory or the field.
Exactly. That's the ultimate ideal situation.
Okay, so as you look forward, what you would like to do with this product is really have it be kind of a front end of a asset management system in terms of sensor interfaces and measurement and test.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we like to work with the industrial customers and try to find out what other things they wish to help, and Agilent certainly have the wherewithal to help, and we like to do that.
Great. Well, thanks very much for sharing that. I appreciate it, Tack.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you.
This is Harry Forbes from ARC Advisor Group. Thank you for watching.